It's time for Top Dice. And also, welcome to the world of Greyhawk. Hi, my name's Aid. Please do click subscribe so you'll be able to catch all of these Greyhawk episodes that I actually do. Now, today, you'll notice I've not got my backdrop down behind me like I usually have. This is because I'm doing something a little bit different. I'm going to be looking at the games or systems to best use with Greyhawk. Now, these are personal opinion, obviously, but if you're new to Greyhawk, you want to sort of get in with it, never played it before, or maybe you play Greyhawk and just looking for a different angle, there might be something here that'll take your interest. Right, first off, the classic Dungeons and Dragons. Dungeons and Dragons rules, the basic expert companion, etc., etc. These are a great set of rules to actually use with Greyhawk. It's original old school TSR, lots of information actually in there, and it's so easy to actually use. So if you've got chance, if you've got an old box set lying around, pick it up, read it, pick up some Greyhawk stuff if you've not already got it, and off you go. It's quite easy to convert across the old stuff to the old basic style system, the original basic system. So there's not going to be too much of a trouble or a hassle there for you. So that's number one. I picked up the Masters book actually there, which is a bit advanced, but that does the job there. Obviously, there were quite a few supplements that came out for D&D, Blackmore, that would fit in quite nicely straight away. Next one, the classic, the old AD&D. Now, these are absolutely great set of rules. Most of the older stuff is actually written with this in mind. So dead easy to actually use. The characters are a lot easier to actually sort of create, a lot easier than fifth edition. Fifth edition throws so many choices at you. So again, if you've got this lying around, or if you can pick it up, you can get it through drive-through role playing as well. So, and it's only cheap on that side. You can get a printed copy, PDF copy, still perfectly legitimate. Pick it up, have a go, and that is a fantastic system to run your Greyhawk campaigns in. And that's one that Gary Gygax himself used for many years. Right. More contemporary, fifth edition. Okay. Now, this gives a heck of a lot of choice, and also there's a lot of options in here that you wouldn't see in Greyhawk. So you might have some problems with people around the table wanting to use various characters, combinations, etc., which are not truly in the Greyhawk spirit. However, Greyhawk is your world. If you want that, go ahead and do it. Characters created a bit longer in this actually. Unlike the AD&D and the original basic expert D&D, they do take quite a bit longer. There's quite a bit more depth to them, but again, very doable, very usable. So another option for this for Greyhawk if you want to sort of play. And there is the Salt Marsh book that's actually sort of out anyway, so you could use that quite freely and be playing Greyhawk very, very quickly. Now, the other one, which is one that that I personally quite like, is Castles and Crusades. Okay, this is by Troll Lord Games. This is quite slim volume. It sort of is quite similar, I suppose, in size. Just let's get the player's handbook back. There you go. You can see them side by side. Quite similar. You've got a lot in here. It's a lot easier to play, I would say, than AD&D, and it's a heck of a lot easier to play than the fifth edition. It contains elements in it, I suppose, or ways of playing that pull from original D&D, AD&D, third edition D&D. There's quite a few variations actually sort of sat in here that you can actually sort of use. There's different character classes, but it will all work. And the Castle Zagzig setting that Castles and Crusades that Gary Gygax actually sort of wrote and was actually, if truth be known, originally part of Greyhawk. It's all fully compatible with that. So I would actually strongly suggest that that is going to be a good contender for you. Okay, so those are the rule systems that I would actually suggest that you look at. Okay, just recap there on that. We've got Castles and Crusades, wrong way around. We've got AD&D, again, another strong contender, and I would sort of say, hell yes. Player's Handbook 5th edition, again, why not? Why not indeed? Feel free to use it, make it your own. And of course, we've got the old D&D. There's lots of stuff that's actually available out there for picking up. If you haven't got the old original stuff, the old original D&D stuff that was Greyhawk related, Drive Through RPG, you might have heard me mention it earlier, has a stack of stuff available. I've got quite a lot of these on original, but you've got some of the old modules there. Tomb of the Lizard King, absolute classic. Bolton's Beacon, which is, again, I've set in Greyhawk. Treasures of Greyhawk. These are all very nice books. They're all available. I've got a stack more of them. I've got originals as well. And I just love the setting, as you've probably already worked out from my couple of videos previously. So if you have any questions, if you'd like to ask me about anything that I've discussed there today, it's just a touch base one, this one, just to sort of say, look, if you haven't got the older editions, it doesn't matter. You can use the newer editions. Greyhawk is the world that you can actually make it in the way that you want. Yep, there's a lot of lore there, and I'm going to be covering a heck of a lot of that lore over the next, hopefully, few years of these videos. But at the same time, you can make it very much your own. Greyhawk is just an amazing setting, and I can't sort of give enough positiveness actually about it. There's loads to do in there. There's loads of options, and there's also quite a few different timelines you can actually sort of use. If you don't like the wars and all the giant issues and everything, you can set it before that. You can set it after it. Lots to do. Fantastic setting. Right. Thank you very much. Click subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.